And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you are watching Elder Kings 2. Last time we left off, the Kingdom of Nibene, who was technically an empire, had totally collapsed and ceased to exist. And we managed to diplomatically gobble up the majority of their territories. This time, as things are right now, we are currently plotting to conquer some of our neighbors, because we're only a handful of provinces away from being able to create that imperial title for ourselves, proclaim ourselves the Emperor of Eastern Cyrodiil. And I've skipped ahead a little bit in time just to save us some of said time, and I will now actually show you what we need for the High Kingdom of Nibene, which, as it says, is half of Cyrodiil. The Colovian estate still exists, and they're the other half, but Nibene, we are short 3 counties. We have 114, we need 117. And there's a couple of people we could go after in that regard, actually. Right here, the Canon of Gartok. But I don't really want to bother with that. Let's see. Actually, that would only give us 1 territory. So really, the ideal choice here, let me see, I'm trying to decide how we want to declare this war, because I want to fight the fewest number of wars possible to still get what we want. This fellow, I don't have anything that would let me take both his territories at once, sadly. We could knock out the goblins. And this guy would be ideal, but we don't have any claims on that land, except for the standard might makes right type claim. And I've just discovered this very recently. I've actually got a claim that would enable me to push one of my vassals goes on to the Abbey of the Eight, but Abbey of the Eight is in the Western Empire territory of the Colovian estate. So what we're going to do is I fabricated a claim on the grand city of Double Cross, and that's going to be our war for the unification of Eastern Cyrodiil. Let's do it. And we will call up the troops. It's going to take about a month to get everyone mustered. And in fact, just to make things easier, and because I've not done it so far, actually no, there's no reason to bother with calling in the Colovian estates to fight in Leowen. War will be over by the time they get here anyways. In the meantime, I will start attempting to sway War Lady Thrakeni here, who is the only member of Nibene that we've not got submitted as a vassal yet. Partially because she's still at war, but she also doesn't want to become our subject. And I believe I promised to explain the reasoning for or why Cyrodiil is split into two separate empires, didn't I? And by the time they arrive, good. And basically, there was a peace treaty between Nibene and the Colovian estates early on, and what that resulted in, as it happens, is an agreement that they'd acknowledge each other's territorial claims. So the Colovian estates laid claim to Western Cyrodiil, and Nibene laid claim to the east. Of the two, however, only the estates have survived thus far. Go. Fortunately, Darkfathom has quite a strong fort. And it's also actually not even part. Already at 16%. Nice. I was saying, Darkfathom's not even part of the region we're trying to take. Speaking. So, we'll have you go over there, and I'm going to abandon this siege and attempt to occupy their capital. Since we'll get no benefit out of taking and holding Darkfathom. Oh, that's right. Leowen's currently fighting a civil war. I'd wondered why they were so weak. Baron Roderick of Greyrock was over for a drinking competition with us. They're still fighting that. I think once we finish this siege, I'll move north. That army is going to continue trying to siege down their capital. We win. 24%. Temple of Nornalhorst. Blunder gave us a claim on it. Up here. Not on the whole abbey, unfortunately, just that place. Oh dear, let's see, that's it's almost 2 years to lay siege to Castle Lewin. Dear Lord, that is going to be a rough place to siege down. I wonder... My vassal was taken prisoner. Okay, apparently we have got an enemy army somewhere that's going out. Let's see, Red Ruby. Tight. Show me, please. Oh. Let's see. You have Haroon. Oh. That's just a civil war between vassals, is all that's going on there. Nothing to worry me, and she tried to do something tyrannical and had a rebellion, is all that happened there. No need to be concerned. Protector. We managed to tick off some pirates down there. I know I'm sort of glossing things like this over. We won yet another siege. I know I'm sort of glossing things over, but it doesn't affect us that much in regards to a lot of these things, so I'm trying to keep the focus on the stuff that matters to us. Yes, I could call him my ally if I wanted. We have vassals who want council positions. With the exception of the Viscount of Breville, who's a bit miffed at us for some reason. We are doing pretty well as far as vassal opinions go. And that Viscount's going to be, I think, getting his kingdom back as soon as we have our empire. Let's see. Short enough here. Idea in my attempt to align Lady Thrakana with us. With the right arguments, I'm able to convince her that I'm acting interested in the divines themselves. I believe I can make a very convincing argument. But, yeah, we're ambitious, after all. Go big or go home. And we succeeded. It was basically a 50-50 chance there. Nice. And now, she would take vassalage. In fact, once that civil war of hers ends, I'm going to try it. My daughter-in-law, Princess of the Colovian Estate, has given birth to a son. I'll go with Titius. Will we? No, Titus. Titius is just asking to be mocked as a grown-up, honestly. But we have a grandson now. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. don't know if this would work, but I'm hoping this means that our grandson would have a claim on the estate. As if we could put our grandson in charge of the Colovian estates. And the overlady of Facian has just died. That's unfortunate. So, her replacement is inclined to vassalage as well, though, so we didn't lose much. Instead, I will sway the Viscount of Breville. Okay, you... They won their war. Alright. Fort Redmayne is almost fallen. We've not encountered Leowin's army at all during this war, bizarrely. Up to 65%. We'll have to continue on here. I'm gonna take us up to 4 speed because things are taking a while here. But I see their main force now. They're crossing over to try to liberate some of our occupations. We won that siege though, so I'm going to have our army swing back around and engage them. We've been denied a glorious battle for too long. Now it's almost, well, we'll be taking their capital regardless, so they're boned. And we have another point for the martial lifestyle, absolute control for counties. Then let us take Marius into having the overseer perk for more control growth and martial and stewardship. Just good all around, really, if you ask me. And now, we've taken Leowin. With the fall of their capital, we have won the war. Now, we just retreat our army out there. I'll stand down the troops. Got Facian. You may now pledge your fealty to my glorious self. Furthermore, we may now create the High Kingdom of Nibene and proclaim ourselves an emperor. Though I declare myself High King of Nibene. We are a mighty grand overlord. So, let us see. Who we might now bring into the fold. That Grand Abbey is telling us to fuck off. he'll say yes. Hey, Kavach, you want to be my bitch? Nope. Let's see here. You will not take vassalage, but we've claims on you. The Overlord of Leowyn does not like us. Curious. What I would like here is a little bit of an experiment. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to break my alliance so I can go to war to put my grandson on his throne. That's what I'm doing there. Can I usurp Skingrad still? For stupid reasons. But now that I am an emperor, I think it's time. See, Abbey of the Eight. Let's see if I press this claim, we'll get Nishin. Is it water? Hold on. Thalra. I could do that, just take all those lands. Realm will lose land. Your heir is a vassal in the Colovian estates. Intrigue. Decisions. Prepare to march west to the Heartlands. Let's see. Chignahl, Brazil, Reveal, Leowyn, and Bruma. Let me see something here. Let's see. I would need to take Rug Dump. -4. I mean, it's going to make us pretty poor, but this will let us vassalize you. And if we can expand diplomatically, why not? go. So now let me see something again. We have the heartland. Colovian it has some of the lands over there. We need to conquer all of Leowin. Let's see, Breville. I am confused. We have to create all the titles, apparently. The shade and all. If I wanted to screw around creating titles and stuff, we could get a Casus to just outright conquer the Colovian estates. I mean, we control enough of them already. I'll have to see about that, but for now, there are still plenty of other places to go. And I'll have to deal with our court next time. But first, before we sign off, I can attack them to claim that. That's the only part of their lands shall require. So yes, there are enough places we can go to war. If I need to. For now, the Colovian estates can sort of sit there and be terrified. Although I'd like to be able to break our alliance and just start invading, honestly. Even if we had to do it piecemeal. But oh well. This has been Dark Phoenix Gaming. And you have been watching Elder Kings 2. I think we'll end it here for this episode. We now have our very own empire. And next time, we shall further expand that empire. Bring the rest of Cyrodiil to heel over the next few episodes. See you next time.